Yeah, I was ready, they didn't have my back. They was petty, I stayed in my bed. On that petty, I brought it right back.
Oh, that's right. Breaking news. We're covering all this corruption going on. We're not scared. We're not ducking. We're standing tall, brave. My beautiful patriots, my brothers and sisters. I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life. Happy Friday, y'all. I hope everybody has had an amazing week so far, getting close to the weekend. I know y'all tired, exhausted, working hard. Some are depressed, you know, anxiety. Some, the suicide rates are increasing. So I encourage y'all to spread the love, man. Spread the love. Check up on your loved ones. Give them a hug for me. Be kind and care for one another and when you're out in the public. You know, smile, crack jokes, laugh with people, man. We need it. We're living in some crazy times, y'all. And we're going to crack open a cold one in November. I'm going to get in that F-1 Ford F-150. And we're going to ride, baby. The two back tires are bald. She needs an oil change. And she needs some new spark plugs. But long as she's still crank, we're going to ride, baby. And we're going to throw the ice in the back of the tailgate. Take it back to the house. And we're going to crack open a cold with my patriots. Yes, indeed, y'all. Let's jump straight. I love y'all, man. Let's jump straight in. Okay. Shout out to Jennifer that sent this to me. She said, Rick, you have to go check this out and react to it. From Professor Nez. And I love Professor Nez. I love the Nez Nation. He's an amazing guy. Always showing love. Always bringing amazing updates. And I will leave the original link in the description box down below for y'all to check him out if you haven't already. But let's jump straight in, you guys. And again, I hope everybody is smiling right now, that you're well, that you are healthy, that you are blessed, your family, your kids. Y'all spread the love, man. We're living in some crazy times. It's an election year. Election interference is going on. Corruption is at its finest. At its finest right now. Corruption is everywhere. They're trying to bring our mans down, you know, but we are not being silent. We are calling it out, y'all. And we've actually woken up a lot of people. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix my collar so I can look professional. But we have woken up a lot of people, man. You know, people that weren't even going to vote at all. People that don't even like either candidate are going for Trump in 2024 because of us creators. People like Professor Nez and other content creators, man, that call out stuff that the media won't show you guys. You know, things that won't be shown or things that are like reversed and thrown way out of context. Yeah, there's a lot of things they're not showing, but we showing it and we calling it out. We don't got no gag order either. Anyways, let's jump straight in, y'all. Make sure y'all drop a like. Watch the video all the way through. This is going to be good. And man, oh man. Oh, buddy. Let's check this out, y'all. That man say, do nothing, brag. They could have bought, and it was crazy is that whole case, man, the trial, you know, stuff that shouldn't even exist, man. You know, they could have bought that 8 years ago. 8 years ago, man. Letitia James, Judge Moron, Fannie Willis, Fat Cash Money Mattress Willis. Where is that mattress at with all that money in there? Going on trips. The county is just out of control. They screaming at the judge. People lying. Got criminals walking around, smiling, freely, happy. Stealing out of stores. But then again, they say you get what you vote for, huh? You get what you vote for, man. Change is coming, y'all. And we're going to keep calling it out until change arrives. Because we're going to be cracking open a cold one in November. Let's jump straight in, y'all.
Pomerantz was forced.
Uh-oh, hold on. I gotta turn this up, man. This is I gotta make sure we can hear this. Let's go.
Former Trump prosecutor Mark Pomerantz was forced to plead and invoke his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination when asked a very poignant, seemingly easy question under oath whether he violated the law during his investigation of former President Trump. I'm going to show you the video in just a second. It is extremely revealing, but just a little bit of context first. Pomerantz, again, was a former senior prosecutor on Manhattan DA Alvin Do-Nothing Bragg's team investigating Trump. He resigned in protest after the DA ended the investigation. Pomerantz testified before the House Judiciary Committee back in May and pleaded the Fifth when he was asked under oath. Remember, Soros-funded DA Alvin Do-Nothing Bragg announced in April 2023 he was upending the law and charging President Trump with 34 felonies in a catch-and-kill scheme. In case you don't know, this is also called a non-disclosure agreement. It occurs when two parties agree to not discuss a policy publicly, a certain issue. It often includes a payment to one of the parties. This is very, very legal, very, very above the books, above the table. Nothing weird, strange, or nefarious going on here. That's all Alvin Do-Nothing Bragg had on Trump. Now he's depending on a local jury of communists, essentially, to find Trump guilty. This shouldn't be too hard for New York City. For the record, this case has been tossed from every other court that tried to bring charges against Trump. Remember, every legal scholar, legal specialist, legal law professor, bipartisan on both sides of the aisle, this is a nonpartisan issue, have all stated this trial should have never seen the light of court. What's so crazy, I want to show you this clip first because I know you probably have missed this, is that considering that New York City has got skyrocketing crime, nobody feels safe, there's more random acts of violence, universities are being overrun by pro-Hamas terrorists, and Bragg is making up felonies as he's ignoring all of the crime that's happening in New York City. Listen to this.
Mr. Bragg, the indictment says that there were 34 false business records. And they would not conceal another crime, but the indictment does not specifically say what those crimes were. We are assuming, perhaps, that they might be election-related. I'm wondering if you can specify what laws were also broken.
Sure. So let me say as an initial matter that the indictment doesn't specify that because the law does not so require.
There you have it. He says it right there, live in front of the entire world. I don't have to tell you what the indictment is. I don't have to tell you what the crime is because the law does not require me to do so. This is absolutely, it's gut-wrenching to our credibility as a country. It's gut-wrenching to the morale of the American people. I'm going to quote Kevin Leary, the brand of America. Our global perception is dwindling under Tombstone Biden, the vegetable-in-chief. All of these appointees, Fannie Cash Money G, Alvin Do-Nothing Bragg, Letitia Big Shame James, and Jack Corrupt Smith, they are...
I love when he says that. Oh, man. I apologize, y'all. We're going to laugh at these corruptors. We're going to laugh in their face. All this corruption they've bought out, man, that they've shown, election interference, but hey, some of the best campaigning is going on right now because of these fellow people. Some of the best campaigning is going on. A lot of people have awakened.
All minions of the Obama-Clinton consortium, none of these trials, none of these crimes, none of these investigations have any basis. They have no merit whatsoever. He's inventing crimes. He's inventing felonies. When New York, the irony is, the profound sadness, really, during a time when New York is facing unprecedented crime waves. Jim Jordan subpoenaed former Manhattan DA prosecutor and Hillary Clinton lawyer Mark Pomerantz for a deposition in early 2023. He went on to write a book on the topic. He claims the investigation developed evidence convincing us that Trump had committed serious crimes. And then he goes on to say, when you see this video, when he failed to actually say anything and he pleaded the Fifth, he actually went on to say this, quote, "It gives me no joy to invoke my legal rights, but I am glad that the law allows me not to cooperate with this performance of political theater." Check this out.
On the advice of counsel, I'm not going to answer that question, sir. Privilege against self-incrimination.
And did you knowingly break any laws when investigating President Trump?
Objection. Same response.
Did you break any laws when you worked at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office?
Objection. Same response.
Ms. Pomerantz, did you violate any person's constitutional rights when you worked on the Trump investigation?
Objection. I have the same response to your question.
Mr. Pomerantz, did you violate any person's constitutional rights while you worked at the Manhattan DA's office?
Objection. Same answer.
Did you misuse any federal funds while investigating President Trump?
Same response.
Did you misuse any federal funds while you were working in the Manhattan District Attorney's Office?
Same response.
And did you violate any New York State bar rules while you were investigating President Trump?
Objection. Same response.
Did you violate any New York State bar rules while you were working in the Manhattan District Attorney's Office?
Objection. Same response.
And did you violate any canons of legal ethics when you were investigating President Trump?
Objection. Same response.
Did you ever violate any canons of legal ethics while you worked at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office?
Objection. The same response.
You know, this reminds me, some of you are old enough to remember this. This reminds me of the O.J. Simpson trial. You know, he just recently passed away. When Detective Mark Furman was basically caught in a lie. He was caught committing perjury under oath. And when he was on the stand a second time to answer for that, he did the same thing that Pomerantz did. He pleaded the fifth. And there was a point where the prosecution, Marcia Clark, objected and said, why are they keep asking him questions? He's just going to plead the fifth the entire time. And then smartly, wisely, the defense, I think it was Cochran, said, we only have one more question, or maybe it was F. Lee Bailey, I can't remember. And he said, Detective Furman, did you or anyone from the LAPD plant evidence or misuse evidence? And he pleaded the fifth. And I'll never forget, the lead detective on that case, I believe it was Detective Lang, later said in an interview that that was the biggest mistake of the entire trial, that he should have said absolutely not. The LAPD never, ever tampers with evidence. He should have been emphatic. He should have been a lot more responsive to that question. Why is Pomerantz? I mean, these are very simple questions. Like, did you, violate, legal code of conduct by going after Donald Trump? Did you do anything in this investigation of Donald Trump that was unlawful? Were you guys targeting him? Why can't he just say, of course not? No, this was all, even questions such as simple as like, do you trust DA Alvin Bragg? Do nothing Bragg. He says, I plead the fifth. So he's hiding behind the Fifth Amendment. Now, in the legal ecosystem, anytime a witness, anytime somebody hides behind or pleads the fifth, it is a very unspoken, strong indication of self-admission of guilt. Why are you hiding behind the fifth? If you have nothing to hide, if you're all about the truth, if everything that you're doing is ethical, why hide behind the fifth? Why? Because this entire trial is a sham. This entire trial is blatantly, unequivocally election interference. They know they can't beat him. They know the vegetable in chief can barely function. They know that his approval rating is the worst of any president of any time in the history of the United States of America. They know they can't beat him legitimately. So they're doing all of this to get in the way of what the people want. Now, this video, again, was filmed in a deposition where he was subpoenaed. Mark Pomerantz was subpoenaed by the Judiciary Committee back in 2023. The reason this is coming up now, the reason this is making the rounds now, and this is so relevant now, is because of everything I just said. If this case was legitimate, there would be no need to plead the fifth. If this quote-unquote hush money trial, this 34 counts felonies charged up and lurched up by DA Alvin Do Nothing Bragg were actually legitimate, there would be no need for this. This video is poignant now because the American people are fed up. We're all sick of it. And mainstream
Sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired.
media, you think mainstream media is going to talk about this? You think MSNBC, CNN, ABC, CBS? Look, I do my due diligence. I do my qualitative and quantitative research every single time before I publish a video. I have to watch these god-awful shows by CNN and others. And I'm telling you, and I have to read the New York Times. God, I have to take a shower afterwards, but I still do it. I do it for you, this nation. It's awful. I can't stand it because it's just so obvious to me.
This is why we have so much love and respect for Professor Nez, y'all. And I encourage y'all, man, if you haven't already, go check him out. Go show him some love. Go subscribe to his channel. You know, so much love and respect, man. Salute to you, sir.
How skewed, biased, and absolutely false all of it is. It's really the most vile type of journalism you can imagine. They're not talking about this. Nobody's talking about this. So what you need to do is you need to tap the thumbs up. You need to share this video with everybody you know because...
And thank y'all. Y'all be sharing it with me. Rick, go check this out. Rick. He told us to share it to you. Yes, indeed, man. I love you guys, man.
People still actually believe what they hear from these unreal anti-American hypocrites on mainstream media. They still believe this stuff. They don't know about these things. They don't know that this is a sham trial. They don't know that this is blatant election interference. You got to share this video with everybody, especially your liberal friends. You got to share this with everybody. Tap the thumbs up so we can get more reach.
Make sure y'all share the video, man.
I want to throw this.
Share the video. Make sure all your buddies on this side, and even on this side, even some that's in the middle, or even the one, like I say, the ones on the sideline. Make sure you share the video, man. Let everybody know what's going on. We're calling it out, man. We will not be silent. We will not be silent, man.
This off to you. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I try really, really hard to respond to all the comments. It is physically impossible for me. So, consider becoming a member. Members get top priority.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it really is hard, especially the way the channel is growing for me. I can relate, man. I be trying to respond to so many of you guys, man. We've gotten to send out so many mega hats, and all I tell you guys is just to email me. Send me an email. If I haven't responded back yet, and I've responded to a lot of you guys. And thank y'all for showing me love in the comment section. People are posting me on their Twitter, their Instagram, their Facebook page. Go check out Rick. He sent me a hat, and they'll have their hat. They're either wearing their hat or they'll just take a picture and put it on the internet. So thank y'all for tagging me in all those amazing posts, man. It's a blessing that we've gotten to bless and love on so many of you guys, man. Like I say, on this channel, we are family, y'all. We are family. Y'all are not just subscribers or whatever you want to say. We are family. But thank y'all for checking this one out. Amazing updates, man. And again, we're not afraid to call it out. We're going to bring updates every single day. So make sure y'all drop a like, share the video, and hey, check up on your loved ones, man. Hug them for me. Call them, text them. A simple phone call, man. Check up on your people, man, because people are struggling at an all-time high in the times that we're living in right now, man. We're living in some crazy times, y'all. So spread the love, man. And I will catch you beautiful people in the next one. Peace and love, y'all.